Just because it's June, June, June. Good morning, everyone. Happy June. It truly is busting out all over here. And I'm starting this tour for June to show you how much that I actually planted. This is the 6th summer that I've been here. And when I moved in, this little yew tree right here, or yew bush, excuse me, was here. And that's it. And I'll show you the other arborvitaes that were here on the tour. And you'll see that I'm starting to hone in my skills a little bit, creating a wonderful little habitat for bees, wildlife. I don't use any pesticides or chemicals or herbicides or anything of the sort. I try to do everything natural and organic as best as I can. I do. And I've noticed that the plants just get bigger and bigger and stronger. And as you take the tour with me today, pardon my weeds, if anyone wants to come over and help me weed, it's dandelion season, and because I don't spray, I have to pull. So come along with me. Starting the tour from my front door, you can kind of come out, you can see this wonderful pansy display and my gnomes having fun. A couple naughty gnomes getting a little drunk, whatnot. Over on the side here, look at those irises, just beautiful. And for some reason they were yellow, but then they morphed into this blue. That did not happen till this year. Wonderful rhododendra in the corner there, some beautiful lupins. Bleeding hearts are fading out in the corner, some more lupins, just stunning, beautiful early morning. Some heuchera and a couple other things mixed in there. And then we have the garden arch going to the other area, which we'll go into later. Vegetables. I just started an asparagus bed and one is coming up. I don't know if you can see that guy. There he is. Going on over, you can see this geranium, and I have a double purple angel trumpet and a double golden. So I'm excited with some castor beans. So this will be quite dramatic. Here's my little stone garden, stone gnome garden. And then this looks like a pile of weeds, but it's sunflowers and nasturtiums. You can see the nasturtiums right there, sunflowers. I'm gonna thin those out when we have some rain coming. And then we go into peppers. And beyond that is eggplants or aubergines. That just sounds more delightful. With some zinnias in the middle and some celery. Going on, we have the Florida weave method that I'll start once the tomatoes are bigger. Indeterminate tomatoes, meaning they grow and grow and grow. We got Romas and we got a couple other things smattered in there. Here are some potatoes. There are some potatoes. There's my scarecrow. There's some onions and there's some more potatoes. So we have some harvest. I'm making it a more simple garden. Over here is Florida weave for determinants, so they only go 5-6 feet. The fruits come all at once. We have brandywines and San Marinos. Brandywine black mostly, and then one of these silvery ferns. And marigolds are also a nice addition for pollinators and keeping some of those pesky rabbits and stuff away. More onions, and then my pride and joy, which I started early in April. We have some lettuce, and you'll see Swiss chard and kohlrabies, and these peas are just coming along beautifully. I'll just kind of go back here so you can see it more. And then in the background here, you can see those arborvitaes. That's the other plant. Those 6 trees, actually 7, one died, were very small. Where these potatoes are in these circular beds, there were large ash trees that unfortunately died and cost me a lot of money to get those taken out. So then the little drama I've created is to separate the garden area. You go through this archway, and eventually over time, these holly bushes that are all down this line here will become bigger enough to create a hedge, so it's a natural fence. Not a lot coming up here. We got some beautiful columbines going on over Maximilians, cup flower, pollinators love. Delphinium is this little beautifully leafed thing. I added some Ligularia. I think I was mispronounced that. These cool things are Roger flowers. They just turned from their beautiful brownish amber color to green now for we're in the season. And then this is my Jurassic Park 2. Roar! Love this dino. And I hope to get more metal dinosaurs to add. So there's just ferns and hostas and just so many things going on in here. And this isn't established. It's going to be a lot of hosta takeover eventually. And then you can kind of see the garden on this side and going on over my front yard garden, which isn't much right now. There's just alliums and that's about it. Some irises in the background, but I have these Canterbury bells that are full of buds. That thing's gonna be beautiful. I believe they're purple. Foxglove, one of my favorites. And this Sweet William's starting to take in well. Again, you can notice lots of weeding to do. I don't like things looking so natural, but there you go. And we're just gonna keep this an autonomous tour. So you can kind of see what I see. Burnt out grass. We need rain. Pray for rain. So, and the fruit trees, as you're seeing as I'm walking up, got apples and pears. I'm trying to keep them small. I really don't know what I'm doing. They haven't flowered yet, but this is the 4th year I've had these. Then you turn around here. This used to have some pine trees. So pardon my construction. It is under construction, this bed. This is the first year after 6 years, 6 seasons, beginning of 6th season being here, that this lilac, I had huge lilacs in this bed. And I let one of the suckers come up and I'm making a lilac tree. Just love that smell. And this iris, I don't even know who I got it from. I think my parents, but it's like an old-fashioned one. I wish it was open. Got some more irises with some poppies in the background. Lots of things coming up here that will definitely have more evolution. And then this is my little rustic garden with ferns and hostas. And I forget the name of these. I think it's like dragon plant or something. Let's just make up names. It's just more fun. So, and then we'll just kind of like hoop around the back here. So you get to see behind the scenes. And this is the back garden. And what I love is the contrast of colors. That's what I try to go for in the garden. You never know what will happen. These poppies just took over. Poppies are a little invasive. And you can see just wow. And then the beautiful dame's rocket, but invasive. And I have a lot of things. Some peonies will be coming up. This is a old-fashioned variety that I got from a friend of my dad's, gardener friend. And then to conclude the tour, not much to see on here, but on our deck here, I have some plants. I'm making like a kitchen garden. Sweet potatoes, wow, those took off overnight. That full moon causes some growing, I swear. And then we have tomatoes and a pepper plant, just to kind of have some things we can harvest because the insects are bad around here. And then I don't get my herbs via sets. I actually plant them via seed. So we got some fennel, some dill, some curly cilantro, and then some other stuff. I don't know what's in here. Give it some love so it can grow. And that's about it. I'm going to conclude with one of my prize and joys. I got this started by my dad, is this beautiful jade. It's getting used to the sun, but it is just so prolific. And then you can kind of see the scape of the garden from the deck. There's my compost pile. And then if you kind of zoom around as we're taking this autonomous tour, you can see the river in the back. I need to trim these trees, but that's it. So as I say to you, much love, may your garden grow.